in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico. This is a cool place. It's canyons on both sides of us, and you can see the lava and how it's spread out. A crack in the earth. Shit. We got out of El Paso. We were there for 3 weeks. We actually got a lot done. Had a lot of doctor's appointments. Yeah, not a lot of result, but I mean, as far as we made a lot of appointments, got a lot of prescriptions, and we had a good time celebrating my birthday. So now we're heading north, heading on toward Denver. But if you know us, we travel exceptionally slow. We do 2 hours a day, and we stay overnight 2 nights. So it's going to take us like 5 days to get to Denver. Anyway, we're here going down this 4-lane road heading toward Alamogordo, New Mexico. And tonight we're going to stay at a little RV park, Mtn Springs, I think it's called. And it's by Carrizozo, New Mexico. I'll give you an update on that after we get there. So, beautiful day, a little bit of wind. The wind's gonna be picking up by the time we get there, so hopefully I don't get blown off the road. And we'll update you as we go along the way. Thanks.
And then he's going. That's what I said. All out of technical. And here. Yes.
Yep, bye-bye.
Well, he's pretty trusting.
Yeah.
See.
That way. We found you. Yep.
Welcome to the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Okay, I'll follow you.
That must be the exit. Yeah. That dust coming from the I think we won't have any obstruction for the dish.
Okay, we're out in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico. Closest town is like Carrizozo, and it's pretty, but it's nowhere, like nowhere in the middle of nowhere. We are at this little ranch that's probably about a mile off the highway. This little campground's pretty nice. It's got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people camping here. Should be pretty quiet. I got a rock over here that says RIP with a bottle of tequila on top. So it's like somebody's buried there. I don't know. And it's only $30 a night. Can't beat that. Campground is called Mtn Springs Ranch. I think this is the bathhouse right here. Glad I don't have to use it. It's a good walk up the hill to get here. I don't know if you can see it, but the winds are really kicking up the dust down there in the valley. It's a clubhouse, pool table. Seems like every campground you go to has a library with VSH tapes. And they got a puzzle. It's supposed to be a spring over here. Go check that out. Old abandoned house. And you can tell that there's a spring nearby here because look at all the trees. And there's a pond. Pretty amazing having a spring in the desert. Looks like pretty clear water too. Can imagine that the pioneers used to stop here back in the day, and the Indians said there's an Indian reservation nearby here. You would imagine animals from all around would come and drink at the spring. Got some nice big trees growing around here. Got one duck in the pond. It's mostly taken over by reeds. So back here are the permanent sites. These are people who live here year round. Interesting. Pretty mountains.
Daydreaming feels like I'm fading away, and I wonder why no one ever stays.
Getting some gas here. Getting gas. We're gonna head over to Valley of the Fire State Park and see if we can check out the lava flow. See how interesting that is. Campground over there too. See what that's like.
Yeah, definitely. How long since the last eruption?
Well, they said it's fairly recent.
Fairly recent as what? 10 years ago or 10,000?
10,000.
Okay.
When you arrive at your destination, you arrive.
It's the Bureau of Land Management. That's free. Camping full service, $18 a night. Hey, it says America the Beautiful pass is accepted here. You get a big bar of campers, not close.
Well, we made it. It's a great big lava flow. This could be interesting. Okay, this was no actual volcano. The lava actually came through vents in this valley floor. Pretty crazy. See that the lava erupted from the vent for 30 years. Surprising, all the vegetation out here, all growing on all this lava. And I kind of happen to watch as I'm wandering off the trail. Don't get into any rattlesnakes. Cactus are blooming. This little snake on the sign here, a western prairie rattlesnake, scared Sue half to death. This is a cool place. It's canyons on both sides of us, and you can see the lava and how it's spread out. A crack in the earth. Stuff just breaks. Haven't seen any rattlesnakes. Sue keeps telling me to be careful. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. I fell there. Really hurt my leg. No, that won't help me.
Good. Now you won't walk off it.
Oh shit. I fell down in that hole. Right there. I don't know why I slipped. Oh man, I can't believe I did that. I was stepped across there and my back foot slipped. Fell down in that hole. I was heading over to get a picture of some cactus. It has nice flowers on it. And oh man, my knee went into that other rock. Really scratched it up. And then I fell back on this cactus. I fell down in that hole right there. Went up to about my knee. Glad there was no rattlesnake in there. And then I fell back against that cactus and got my leg full of prickles. I was heading out there because there were some flowers I liked. Oh, I messed up my leg bad. Old man with old skin, it doesn't heal very easy. What a drag. That's a deep hole. Trying to fall in another crevice. does not feel good. I'm gonna have a bad lump and bruise right there. Okay. And then I put another hole in my jeans here and here. So now I'm gonna be very fashionable with all the young people because I have holes in my jeans. That's a deep one. Oh yeah, it's a little cave. Probably bats back in there. Can I crawl back in there? You want the car keys? Look at that mountain over there with the clouds on it. Yeah. Sue keeps telling me I have to stay on the trail or give her the Jeep keys. Should I limp? There's a flag up there. Orange flag up there. Somebody climbed up there. Walk down there and we'll clear around. It's a big loop, and then the loop comes back over here. This lady walking down there now. This thing goes for miles. Goes that way for miles, and then it goes that way for miles. We just were on one little spot. And right about out there is where I wiped out, tore up my leg. Mountains are pretty. Got the sunlight on it.
This one.